Applying color to a stem concrete pool deck. In this video, we're going to watch and see how we color a pool deck. This is a stem concrete pool deck that has been neglected for several years. As you can see, most of the color is gone. So one of the things that we did first is we cleaned the floor quite well with the Seal Green cleaners and prepared the floor, and then we started applying the color. In this case, we're using dark adobe color mixed with 1 quart of color in 4 parts of water, and then spray with a pump sprayer. As you can see, he's working in sections. He will spray a section using a cardboard. We use a cardboard to avoid doing a lot of taping and mass preparation and all those other things that we typically hate when we do any type of paint work, that you gotta cover everything and all that. The good thing about this color is that water with color. So it's good to have a little sponge with water next to you. So if you get it in some place where you don't want it, you can quickly, immediately, don't let it dry, immediately wipe it with a wet sponge and it comes right off. As you can see here, he's working in small sections. The sections that you see where he has already applied the color has already dried, and you can see how it goes a certain color, and as it dries, it changes to a darker color, which is the dark adobe color in that part. As you can see also, he's spraying around the edges in that part. And if you get it on the grass, it doesn't matter. It won't kill the grass because it will just make it look orange for a while. But then after you mow it a couple of times, all that will go away. You can also see that we do the trimming. Instead of trying to tape everything, we use a little small 2-inch brush and just slowly just trim it with a brush. You need to trim about maybe 6 inches off the edge, so that way when you put your cardboard, you don't touch the edges that you don't want any color in. And he just works along, so you can see where he started before the water slide, and he's working his way around the pool throughout the day. Something like this in a project of this size is probably going to take you about maybe, I would say, 4 hours to get this whole thing done with color. After we do the color and everything else, you can also see that as the color dries, because it's stamped, you can see the variation, so it's not a solid color. You can see the highlights and the what we call antiquing, all with one same color. It creates all those effects. So you don't need to do a lot of work, just basically have to put it evenly throughout to get a nice cover on it, so allow it to move into the peaks and the valleys of the stem concrete and create those effects in that area. Here's kind of some pictures of the finished product. After we put color, we usually give it 24 hours, so the next day before we apply the sealer. And we apply the Seal Green E15 epoxy for stem concrete. This will give you a gloss, and we also add anti-skid, so that way it won't be slippery when it's wet in that area. And this is how you apply color to a pool deck that's been neglected for a while. For more information on Seal Green color options, visit www.sealgreen.com or call 800-997-3873.